Greetings, Crusaders! My name is Fury, and welcome back once again to some more Elder Scrolls Online. Last week, we managed to get rid of the, I believe it's the Veneranasu? Sorry, my pronunciation with these are terrible some days. Somebody wants to remind me, thank you. We managed to get rid of them from taking down a village in their own way, because they were slaying everyone who was infected with that plague. So that's fun. But, yeah, we managed to get rid of them. And now I'm still just kind of wandering around Deshawn, figuring out where we gotta go. Today I would like to, get into Warnhold, if I can, but first things first. I'm going to check out this little section here, because you know what these games are about. They're about exploration. And what better way to do it than a crusade of exploration, eh? I know, I'm boring as fuck, but it's fine, don't worry about it. Well, let's get to it, shall we? We'll continue onwards here. Hello, whoever's here. Do you have a quest for me? Oh, hi.
My sister sneaks off into the ruins, and I wind up getting hurt. How typical.
Okay, Raynor, you're looking pretty good there, buddy.
Stranger! I require your immediate assistance.
What happened to you?
It's not important. My sister Kirith went into that Dwemer ruin, but she forgot to take my new control rod.
Oh, no.
I built it to deal with the spider constructs that infest the place. She may not believe me, but she needs that rod.
So you want someone to take the control rod to her?
Precisely. I do it myself, but one of those fetchers stabbed me when I tried to go after her.
Fetchers?
Besides, I forgot to take the control rod and had to come back for it anyway.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll assist you, buddy.
My sister has a knack for attracting trouble. I'm starting to get worried.
What are you doing out here?
We're dungeon delvers, intrepid explorers, just like you. Kirith handles the manual labor, while I'm the genius. Together we make a good team.
You seem a bit young for this line of work, though.
We may be young, but we have a great many talents at our disposal. If you must know, this is our first real expedition. We need to find something to prove our worth to the Academy. Then, the Archmage will have to accept our applications.
And what academy is that?
The Academy of Shadowstula, of course. My sister and I, we don't come from a wealthy family. We need to find something of magical or historical significance to impress the Archmage so he'll let us study there.
Alright, and what are you hoping to find?
Something old, something powerful, something that will impress even the jaded Archmage of the Academy.
Okay.
All of the greatest Dunmer leaders attended the Academy, and it would be unfair to the world to deny me my place among them.
You're reading too much into things, buddy. I think Kirith and I may have discovered what we need to finally prove ourselves to the Archmage at the Academy of Shadowstula. The Dwemer ruins of northern Tamriel hold amazing treasures of the lost dwarves, but these places are often too dangerous to navigate. I've discovered several references to old texts to method for controlling Dwemer constructs through the use of a harmonic device that interacts with the construct's resonators. I'll take some time and no small effort, but I think I can actually build a prototype with the device. Tess, I truly am a genius, but I already knew that. I'm sure you are. You did try, though. Dreams tried. I won't look at that right now. I'll think of that later. Oh, Jesus! That actually scared me. Nice. Imagine being scared by someone's mount yelling at you. Ah, that's me. Yeah, good old me being terrified by anything. Man, when we get to Dead Space, that's gonna be a whole nother scenario. I do want to play that game. Someday I will. Wow. That does a lot of damage, honestly, and I'm happy with that. What do you think you're doing, Get out of there. Forgot these things explode. I always forget these things explode. I mean, they are dwarves. Dwarven spiders, so you know what? This is fair. Hey. What'd I say about that? None of that. There we go. What are you doing over here?
About time you got here. I've been dodging spiders for what seems like forever. Wait, You're not Raynor.
No, I'm not. Not at all, but he did send me to bring you this control rod.
Did he? I bet he got hurt fooling around with the spider constructs.
That's not exactly how he put it, but yes.
How typical. Listen, this ruin is a two-person job. I need someone to cause a diversion so I can sneak into the next chamber. Could you test that control rod on the spiders inside?
I guess I will be your test dummy. Alright, what's the control rod do?
How should I know? Raynor built it. He calls it a control rod. I bet it controls the constructs. Use it to capture one of those spider things. It might take a few attempts, though. Raynor's devices don't always work exactly as he designed them.
That sounds great. This sounds pretty reckless.
That's the spirit. Now, go create a diversion.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, the control rod definitely did something. Not exactly what you expected, though. Oi! Your control rod kind of makes them blow up. Oh, there we go. You got one. Well, would you look at that? It actually worked. Kinda. Where'd she go? That's a good question. God, where did she go? Eat my shards. Eat my shards. God damn it. I actually love that ability. I'm very curious to see what the upgrades for it is, though. I'm excited to see that. If there are any upgrades. Alright, I got you a spider. Now, what do you want from me?
What took you so long? And who's your sparky new friend?
What do you mean, what took me so long? I used the rod on the spider. Now it's following me.
You mean my brother's invention actually worked?
I mean, it would seem so.
I wonder if it would work on the big spiders.
Oh, no. There are bigger ones?
Probably not. Just a legend. I'm almost positive. Anyway, there's something important here. I can feel it. Something the Archmage won't be able to ignore.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Look around. I had a quick peek at the machinery in here while I was waiting for you. I think this entire chamber is some sort of complex dwarven device.
Okay, and what does it do?
I've no idea. It might open that big door over there, or it might unleash a giant walking teapot with razors for arms. There's only one way to find out, right?
Okay, how does it work?
I'm not sure. Its emitter thing is broken. I could fix it if I had some spare parts.
I mean, there's...
Maybe we could get your sparky little friend to help us.
What can the spider do?
Dwarven constructs scavenge parts to repair themselves. They're designed to remove delicate mechanisms from disabled constructs to reuse elsewhere.
Okay, so you want me to go collect spider parts?
No, not you. Your spider. You just ruined the parts prying them out. Go beat some spiders into submission, then have your sparky friend collect their parts. I'll wait for you by the emitter at the other end of the chamber.
You know what? Fair. Look, I'm not an engineer or a mechanic. I'm just some dude with a big sword. Look, don't make me a fool from this, okay? I'm just a big mercenary. Go get him, boy. Go get him. What are you doing? Go boy. Go boy. Okay, let's go get the other ones. Get this one too, buddy. Alright, that's your good spider. Now get this one. Can't believe I'm saying that. To a Dwemer spider. I mean, hey, you know what? Why not? Dwemer spider could be a good pet, maybe. This is a big room. What are you up to? This is not going to end well. Hi. I got your parts.
Good timing. I think I almost have this contraption figured out. Did you get the parts?
Yep, Spider did most of the work.
So Raynor's control rod actually works? Do you believe it? Let's see those parts. I think I know how to fix this thing.
Alright.
Now stand back and give me a moment.
Take your time.
Turn this, tighten that, and finished. That should do it. Should we see what this thing does?
I suppose so. Let's turn it on.
Vivek, this is incredible.
What is this thing?
Some kind of elaborate dwarven device, obviously. See the crystal prisms set up around the chamber? This emitter fires a beam that reflects off the prisms and then does something. Oh, this is so exciting.
It doesn't look quite right. I'm sure you can fix it.
Maybe. The prisms might be out of alignment. I think we need to direct the beam of light to a specific point. Adjust the prisms until something happens while I work on the emitter some more.
Alright, fine. You got it. I'll go do that. Ooh, a note. Curious prism notes. The alignment of all of these crystal prism things seem to indicate that some shooty, sparkly bit once propelled energy around the chamber. This is just a working theory, mind you, but I think I can repair this thing and make it do something. I just need some more sparkly bits and spinny parts from the metal spiders crawling around the ruins. That would require fighting the icky spiders, however. I hate spiders. Wow! That's spiderist, ma'am. That is spiderist. How dare you? Okay, so we need to get this going the other way. Yoink. Turn that way. Good, good, good. The Obi-Wan Argonian. I am playing the wrong game for this. There we go. Is that a... Oh, I thought I saw a, thought I saw something else. Oh, dear Lord. Alright, well, it's there. It's almost there. One more. And then that should get that one going, right? Wrong way. One more. There we go. Open the huge door, it says. This'll be fun, they said. Okay. So about your giant spider theory, I do believe there is a giant spider inside this room. Good working theory. Good job. Wait, can I use the control rod on this thing? Ah, fuck. You killed my little spider friend. How dare you? I had that friend for a reason, and you took him away from me. Fine, I'll just finish you off. Poor little buddy. At least I still have my griffin. I'm happy. Alright, what's in the chest? Dwarven harmonic tuner. Huh. Relic unknown purpose appears to be broken. Oof. So they came in here for a broken item, sadly. Yikes. That feels bad. I don't know what to tell them. Sorry guys, you guys came in here for a broken piece of equipment.
Raynor showed up right after you went inside. We heard scary noises from behind the door. What was in there?
A giant spider construct in this dwarven relic.
A giant spider? I knew it. Can I see what else you found?
Yeah, here you go.
This could be just what we need. I bet this gets me and Raynor into the academy.
Glad I could help.
Here's something we found near the ruin. Please take it for helping us. You know, you're not bad to have around. Feel free to come dungeon delving with us whenever you want.
Why do I feel like I'm definitely going to see these two again one day? I don't know. I have like a sneaking suspicion. I feel like these are characters that you would continually find in like the most random areas. So I wouldn't be surprised if we meet them again later. But hey, we got some good gear from that, so I'll take the boots. Thank you. Boots! There's boots made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. And I shouldn't be singing this song, but that's what I'll do. I'll... you... my brain is not here. It's fine. We're crusading through like a dwarven area. It's all good. It's good. We can just run away from everything. And hope to God the spiders don't get smart. Which they probably are. A lot smarter than me, that's for sure. Especially for walking through a place like this. Yoo-hoo! Run away! I can't go through the door. I think I will have to fight one of these or two of them. I mean, yeah, that's one way of doing it. They're dead. Alright, so I think we can now go to Mournhold, which is nice. And then I think after we get to Mournhold, I'm actually going to go back to the Prophet. Because we still need to do those missions for him. Because I believe he calls you after every level. Something like that. But we do need to go do stuff for the Prophet, because if we don't, then I'm just going to fall way too far behind on that. And then some of these things aren't going to happen until the other happens. I love that the main priority right now is stopping Molag Bal, except me, I'm just exploring the world, having a grand old time. Making sure to help out every member of the Ebonheart Pact until everything just will probably one day go very, very wrong. Oh hey, look, there's another thing over here. What do you know? Why do I keep finding these? We're almost at Mournhold, though. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. That means there's trouble in paradise here. Alright, who are you?
Yes, my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
Who are you?
Hear ye and be inspired. I have heard the word of the Dread Lady, and those words have led me to you. I bring you greetings and a message from my lovely and powerful mistress. Prepare to be enlightened.
Greetings and a message.
Well, the greeting is actually from me. My mistress isn't big on the niceties of social interaction. The message, however, is definitely meant for you. You look just like the person she showed me in my vision dream.
Okay, you had a vision dream about me?
Relax, it was a perfectly innocent vision dream. An image in my head, so I'd recognize you, you understand. She ordered me to deliver a letter. The one over there on that table, actually. May the blessings of the Dread Lady be upon you, chosen mortal.
Okay, alright, I'll read the letter.
My mistress's letter waits over there. I had to put it down. For some reason, carrying it all this way made my skin itch and my head tingle, and not in a good way. Only you can read it, or so the Dread Lady informed me.
Who is this Dread Lady? Tell me more about the person who sent me this message.
I am too lowly to speak of my mistress in anything more than euphemisms and hushed tones. She is the darkness and the dead of night, the arcane fire burning in oblivion.
Okay.
I am but her humble prophet. If you want to know more, then read the letter.
So you're some kind of cultist, aren't you?
I am a prophet, charged with carrying the words of the Dread Lady herself.
Guess I shouldn't have said that.
Cultist, however, is an insulting term. I am a true believer, a faithful servant of, well, of an entity I'd rather not mention in a public space. Makes the locals nervous.
In other words, you're a good old Dremora worshipper. Woohoo! Alright. Is this Nocturnal? Dread Lady. I don't know. That one eludes me. I don't remember that one. Dread Lady's letter. I am Lyrinth. Okay, little mortal. A Dremora outcast who sometimes takes an interest in insignificant things. Perhaps we have met, perhaps not. I find it hard to tell the difference between individuals where your mortals are concerned. Regardless, there exists a set dedicated to advancing the agenda of the Prince of Destruction and Ambition, Maroon's Dagon. I have decided to look into their activities, but certain obstacles have been thrown in my path that require a mortal's touch. The magic I have infused within these words will, as you reach the end of this message, mark a location upon your map. Meet me there now, little mortal. Lyrinth commands it. My messenger has secured a cart to take you to a destination, not that I care, but the fate of your world may depend on what to do next. Question: why would a Dremora help us? Just out of my own pure curiosity. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it, but okay. So that is one of the DLCs then. Yeah. So I can't touch that one yet. I'm not touching any of those until later. Those will come much, much later. Anything with prologues or... What the heck is Tales of Tribute? Oh, right. That's the card game. The elusive card game everybody was talking about. Alright. But yeah. Okay. I won't touch that then. Oh, this farm looks like it's having fun. Why is there an enemy here? What is happening in this farm? Dress warrior. Explain thyself to me. Something is up here. Oh, are they like guards? Oh, Argonians. I know what this is, and I don't like it. God damn it. Slavers. The Drez are slavers. Ooh, Nyx Hound. Shit! Bad little Nyx Hound, I didn't mean to come over here. I was just looking. Woo! Settle! I'm gone. Why are you fighting an etch? Sir? Okay. I'm gonna just accept these. What the heck? What is that ability? Anyways, it seems we have reached Mournhold. Or at least the inner parts of it. The city is huge, though. I love this. Mournhold's a pretty cool one. I believe Mournhold is the capital, in a sense, of Deshawn, and just the Ebonheart Pact in general, if I'm right. So, yeah, welcome to one of the areas that's just like a grand meeting place for everybody. Like, holy cow.
Brave deed, rescuing Sandraz.
Yeah, well, kind of regretting it now. Hello there.
Speak to me before entering Mournhold, citizen.
Alright.
Welcome to Mournhold, capital city of the Ebonheart Pact.
I was right, capital city.
We track all visitors. Upon arrival, everyone must see a registrar, who will record your name and business in Mournhold. Thank you for your cooperation.
Why all the bureaucracy?
Deshawn has become a chaotic, dangerous place. Why shouldn't we instill a degree of order in our most prominent city? Little inconvenience is a small price to pay for your continued safety, citizen.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, well, where can I find a registrar?
Speak with Registrar Revel in the city center. Take the stairs up to the central building, and you should find him in the courtyard there. Do not dally. It is illegal to enter Mournhold without being registered.
Alright, I'll go find a rival. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome to Mournhold, ladies and gents. Capital of the Ebonheart Pact. Wow. Things are popping off in this city. Holy cow.
The Dread Lady described you well. Come and speak with me.
Why does this Dread Lady want so much business with me? Hi.
So, you're the mortal adventurer the Dread Lady seeks. I assumed you'd be, well, taller.
Okay.
Still, my mistress knows best. I bring you a message from Lyrinth, the lovely and powerful Dramora. Hear the words her prophet speaks, and be enthralled.
Alright, what's the message?
The Dread Lady requires a mortal's perspective. She finds the situation merely curious, but says it has apocalyptic consequences for our plane of existence.
Alright.
Congratulations, mortal. She has chosen you, and she promises compensation if you survive.
Fair enough. You seem rather calm about delivering an apocalyptic message from a Dramora.
Calm, I suppose. But I have faith in Lyrinth, and she seems to have faith in you. I'll mark the destination on your map. Plus, I secured transportation. The regal, sweet daffodil. Oh, and take this pendant. You'll need it when you get there.
Alright, I'll let Sweet Daffodil take me to your Dread Lady.
Sweet Daffodil will whisk you directly to the location. Once there, you must get past the creatures that roam the place to find Lyrinth's hidden lair. The pendant will alert you when the time comes to use it. Then, just follow the trail of energy.
Okay, and how will the pendant to reveal Lyrinth's hidden lair?
Isn't it obvious? The pendant contains an epiphany blood ruby.
Ah.
It tingles when it senses residual portal magic. Use it, and it will lead you to Lyran's Slayer. How ironic. She chose you to assist her. Not her prophet, but you. A heathen adventurer.
Heathen? I beg your pardon. I take that back. Tell me more about Lyran the Dremora.
What can I tell you that you can't already guess? The Dread Lady is a powerful Dremora, perhaps the strongest of her kind. She has served Daedric princes, but now walks her own path. She possesses a burning curiosity, forever seeking more knowledge.
So, she's a Dremora of knowledge. Interesting. Aren't Dremora evil? Why should I help her?
Do not attempt to apply finite morality to an infinite being.
Good point.
Lyran simply is. And right now, she's interested in learning more about a danger that threatens all of Nirn. By helping her, you can save our world.
No pressure?
Or anything.
Excuse me? No pressure? Alright, well, Sweet Daffodil is an unusual mount, isn't she?
That she is. Although gender isn't what you imagine when it comes to classifying Daedric entities. It took a lot of effort to summon her to this plane, just to provide you with convenient transportation. My mistress insisted, however, so I complied.
Is it safe?
Sweet Daffodil would never harm a flesh fly, let alone a favored curiosity of the Dread Lady. But just to be on the safe side, I suggest not getting too close to her fiery bits.
You don't say! That entire horse is fire! I mean, hey, that horse is on fire. Ah, no, okay, I'm terrible. I'm out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm just... You don't need me here. Goddamn Dremora. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, man. Oh, hey.
Stranger, may we speak?
Hello, Sarkir?
Over here. You have the look of someone who deals in gold and blood.
I may be.
We seek to right an injustice, but we can't do it alone. Until the pact set us free, we were the property of the Volek family. Now the last of the Voleks has come to Mournhold.
And how does this concern me?
Help us get revenge for generations of slavery. Find Bettina Volek. Lure her to her family's townhouse. Bring her there, and we will have our revenge.
I'll talk to her and we'll see.
The Volek daughter can be found at the nearby inn. Look for her there.
What does Bettina have to do with this?
Each of the Voleks has been dealt with, one way or another. Bettina is the last of her line.
Damn, they went all in on that, huh? And why must the last Volek die?
Taste the Breeze and I had an egg daughter. Eyes that glint. The Voleks worked her to death. Their own daughter must pay for that crime.
Come on, buddy. Like, yeah, imprisonment would probably be a better choice, but you know what? Look, I would never know that. I would never know the pain of losing anyone to something like that, so... Until further, fair. But if I can change their minds anyways, and maybe sort this out, I don't know. That's one option. If it's even a possibility, but I would doubt it would be. Especially for something like this. Favor returned. I arrived at Mournhold, capital city. Message from Mournhold, report to Ordinator Kilos. And vengeance of the oppressed. You know what? Might as well. We're here in Mournhold. I guess we can check it out. Sadly, I'm probably not going to get to the Prophet today, but you know what? That's understandable. These areas are huge and there's lots to explore. How many dolmens are in this area? That's a root. Oh, there were 3? Oh, yeah, it's bugged out. I found 1. So there's 3 more then. I'll find them later. But, okay. What is that sound? What is that? Oh, that's adorable. Sorry, I had to look at their pet for a moment. Like, hold on a second. Who are you? I don't know what to do with this one, so we'll see. Oh, something else is over here. Hello. Like I said, this is a big city. There's missions everywhere. Oh, wait. Where's this going?
Please, listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
Stargazer Herald?
Doom has come to Craglorn. The stars have vanished from the sky. Will no one listen? Will no one help?
The stars are vanished. What are you talking about?
I'm an initiate in the Order of Stargazers. We study the stars and their influence on Tamriel. Not long ago, we noticed irregularities in 3 of the star signs. Shortly thereafter, strange armies overran Craglorn.
And how can I help?
One of our order, Hara, is leading our efforts to stop these attacks. But we are not warriors. This cart will take you to Belkarth in Craglorn, where you can speak to her personally.
Alright.
Please, help us.
I'll aid you as best as I can. So these are still all... Oh my god, what does my journal look like right now? Because now I'm going to have an issue. Yep, 24 to 25. Oh, that sucks. I'm going to have to get rid of some of these, and I think I know which ones I can. There's a few of these I don't need right now. Did I already get rid of the... No, I'll get rid of those later. Nobody needs to see me crafting. Trust me, crafting's not much in this game, honestly. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's hard to explain. I'm not a master crafter. But respect to anybody who is, because me, I'm terrible at it. And I appreciate you for doing it. Hello.
This is so exciting.
Me too, Lena. I want to learn how to unleash my inner powers.
Oh, these are the mages. Hello.
Tell me, how did your invitation arrive? In the claws of a bird of prey? In the fist of a charmed giant? I got mine from a terrifying ghost.
Wait, you... What? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Your invitation to attend Shadastula, of course. Oh my. You really have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Not even the faintest clue. Sorry, buddy.
We're waiting to depart for Shadastula, the Academy of Magic. The Academy sends invitations to only the most promising mages, trains them to become leaders for the houses and the Ebonheart Pact. My apologies. I thought that was common knowledge.
Nah, that's all good. In that case, where do I sign up?
It's not that simple. You have to be invited.
No invitation, no boat ride.
No boat
Got it.
ride to the island. The Academy is quite exclusive. Not like the Mages Guild.
Oh, it's a rival to the Mages Guild. I like that. I kind of like that the Mages Guild isn't the only place. Like, there's other schools or studies that people could go to. Like, the Mages Guild, Fighters Guild for other stuff. But there's so many different factions that must pop up for this and rivalries between them. How do I get one of those invitations?
All of us waiting for the boat have invitations. But I doubt you'll find anyone willing to hand one over to you. It's a big honor to be invited. Anyone willing to toss that away isn't really Academy material.
Fair. Know anyone who might be willing to give up an invitation?
Well, Girvarda doesn't seem very thrilled about going to the Academy. And Rennis and Guroni will wager on anything.
Alright.
I even heard some students buy their way onto the boat. But I'm not sure I believe it.
I could see that being a possibility. Look, buying their way into schools? Wonder where I've heard that before. Ooh. Huh? Oh, hey, Bard. Hello. Alright. Flaming Nyx. So we gotta talk to her, and I don't know, do we tell her? Do we not tell her? Bettina Volek. Oh, you're not gonna like me, are you? I'm an Argonian, so... God damn it.
Welcome to the Flaming Nyx. Our fire pit adds a level of entertainment not seen in the other so-called finer establishments.
I mean, I appreciate it. Store and keep. I didn't mean to actually talk to you, but you know what? I might as well. Ooh, repair kits and lockpicks. Don't mind if I do. I would love some of those, but not right now. Good sir, I'm busy, but at the same time, I didn't mean to actually talk to you. I'll be right back. I meant to talk to Bettina.
Greetings. Have you heard of the once great Volek family? I'm the last of my line.
Should I have?
No, I suppose not. My family's been involved in things I'm not proud of.
Oh.
That's part of the reason I returned to Mournhold.
How did you come to be the last of the Voleks? Why have you returned to Mournhold, actually?
I'm here to reclaim my family home. It's been sealed since my father died, when we fled the city for Vardenfell. I was so little then, but I promised I would return.
And how did you become the last of the Voleks?
My family kept Argonian slaves. They worked our salt rice plantation and were the source of our wealth, and the cause of our doom. When the Pact freed our slaves, they rose up and murdered my father. My mother and I fled.
And what can I do?
A shadow hangs over my family. My mother returned last year to claim our property. I never saw her again. She was murdered. I'm sure of it. Now, I think someone is following me. I can handle myself, but I'm still worried.
I hate this. The things she's done. God, why you do this to me, game? Look, alright, you know what? Screw it. I met a pair of Argonians.
Ah, Sarkir and tastes the breeze. They want to kill me as they killed my mother and father. The house is nearby. Meet me there. It's time for me to face my past.
Alright. What was that sound? Is someone okay? Oh shit, there's another. God dang it. So many of these. Let's meet her there. Alright, I'm here. Oh, she has a guard too. Full luck.
Thanks for meeting me here. I'm glad I don't have to face this alone.
No problem.
It's time to face the past. It's a shame the lizards suffered under my parents, but they've had their revenge. They've no right to take my life.
I don't want this to end in fighting. This has to be settled. Ah, shit.
Die, Volek, for eyes that glint.
I think I made the wrong choice. I really did. You better make this right. Vengeance. Vengeance filled in hatred. What do you got to say for yourself?
I suppose I must now see to the farm. It won't ever be the same, you know.
What are you going to do is the question.
Now I guess I'll see about restoring my family's fortune. Eventually, this unnatural pact will fall apart, and we can return to farming the old-fashioned way. Please, take this in gratitude for your help.
Yep. I screwed up. I screwed up bad. God. I tried to see if there could be another way out of this, but nope. Nope, there's not. She's just going to return to her old ways if this falls apart. Damn. Well, that's on me. I mean, we could just start another revolt against the farmlands. That would be the easiest way of taking care of this. Sir, are you okay? How? A quiet pause. Why are you dead? I'm concerned. Anyways, I guess before we head out, we probably should go talk to this register, or else, you know, Mournhold will not like me. As they probably already don't for doing that. Man. That sucks. The one time you think you get to do something a little bit right, and it falls apart. I tried. Man.
I know you want to help the Nord cultural exchange.
Hi, what's up with this? Hello.
Hail! I am Rigert the Brash. I lead our glorious expedition for Nord cultural exchange to the Dark Elves. Excuse, please, Dunmer. The proper term for puny ones is Dunmer. Small, I mean, not puny.
What?
Must remember, talk slower and louder. Let me start over. I am Rigert. We're brand new diplomats, here to learn about Dark Elf way of life, and spread word about our glorious Nord culture.
Huh.
Such knowledging will strengthen our alliance.
And how's that going?
Badly. The Registrar makes us wait by this giant smelly toadstool while our gifts of culture, art, and religion gather dust. How about you take these gifts for us? Trade them for Dark Elf stuff. We need books, clothes, and relics.
Sure, why not? I could do that.
Thank you for helping our glorious expedition for Nord cultural exchange. Hopefully the Registrar will call soon. In the meantime, I have leads on where you can take items for trade.
Sure, I'm all ears.
Ha! Good joke. Rigert can't wait to use it on the Dark Elf Ambassador.
Oh my god.
Now, which
no,
glorious
I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way. God dang it. Oh, I did not mean it like that, but you know what? Well played. Well played, game. Where should I take these clothes?
Dark Elf dress is so fancy. I heard of tailor in Mournhold's crafting district named Irila Malaron.
Okay.
Give her our gift of Nord traditional garb. She'll be so impressed, she'll give us nice Dunmer clothes in return.
I see.
Thanks. And remember to speak loudly. You're a deputy envoy of Nord culture now.
I mean, sure. Why not? Why the heck not? I'm down with this. I mean, it's not a harmful thing. They're just going around and, like, showing off to people, right? That's all they're doing. They're being like, okay, we're Nords. This is what we do. Look at all these. Look at these, and you can't stop looking at these. This is our culture. I love it. I absolutely love that, actually. It's kind of adorable. It's great. Hello, Registrar. You look very angry.
Word of the plague in the west has reached Mournhold. We were told to watch for someone matching your description. It's good to have you in the city.
You knew I was coming?
Yes, of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately. The Sacred Lady, Almalexia, requests that you attend her in the temple at your earliest convenience.
Almalexia wants to see me.
Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening? It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the divine.
Chill, but fair. I mean, you could probably, maybe, one day. That'd be fun, right? You get to... No, okay, alright. He's... does not like anybody, though, does he? Kinda neat how... Oh, that's cool. It's like a Dunmer one, right? Interesting that this is the capital. God, I feel still very miffed, though, about that last encounter. I ain't gonna lie, that sucks. A lot.
I make leather look good, and my armor will do wonders for you, too. Ready to...
Oh well. I might as well talk to these guys quickly and then see what's out there. Hello.
Clothing. Fine raiment here. The finest in Mournhold.
Actually, I was hoping to make an exchange. You know, barter.
I prefer gold. But what have you got?
I have these clothes from a group of Nords. They want to trade them for Dark Elf finery.
What's that odor? Have these ever been washed? Wait. This is baby mammoth fur. It's illegal to export it.
Oh.
You know, in the name of cultural exchange with our allies, I might have something to trade.
Okay. Wait, these Nord clothes are illegal?
Oh, don't worry. A mere triviality. Certainly nothing that should stand in the way of a cultural exchange. Here, take these display pieces. They were made with my experimental dyes. Makes the colors nice and vibrant.
Okay, thank you. Wait a second. I'm now starting to regret this. Also, I did not know that. Are mammoths in... like... that makes no sense. Are they illegal? Is it like bad hunting or something? What gives? What did I miss? I think I missed something here. Hold the phone game. Actually, more like hold the phone world. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I did not mean to come here, but you know what? Fair. Kind of have to. Tribunal Temple. Oh, it's all the way down at the docks. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm exploring, that's what I'm doing. God, these ordinators are very fancy. I do not like the helmets, though. My one gripe, I hate the helmets. I'm sorry. To anyone who's a fan of, like, the Dark Elf armor and that, I just, ugh. I don't like that gear. It doesn't suit it, in my opinion. What? What in the world? Oh, this is like sending me way off the beaten path. Okay. Oh, hey, I can at least go get that. Might as well. But, yeah. I think we'll stop trading for a little bit and just get back to the main missions. However, next time, I think we'll probably continue the Prophet's mission, because that has to be done. That just has to be done, and I don't know what happened to the Fighters Guild. I haven't seen them in a while. The Fighters Guild haven't really shown up lately. Maybe that's just something going on with me, I don't know. Hello there, I've got something to trade for you.
Welcome back. Something I can do for you.
Oh, come on, how you doing? I need to ask for a favor. This may sound a bit strange, though.
I'd be honored to help in any way I can, friend. What do you need?
I met a group of Nords in Mournhold. They want to exchange religious relics. They gave me this.
That's a dried animal heart. Is that from a goat? I don't... I'm, humbled by your gift, friend. We shall put it in a place of honor and reverence once the temple is rebuilt.
Do you have something I could bring back to the Nords?
We have so little after the destruction. Nothing that could match the uniqueness of this object.
Sure. I'm sure the Nords will understand.
Well, here. Take this loaf of bread. It isn't much, but it's the only Muthnar loaf to survive our flight from the temple.
Well, you guys need that bread more than me, but okay. I'll take the loaf of bread back, I guess. Alright, but with that, I think that's the end of our questing for now. So what we'll be doing the next time, hopefully, if I can get along to it, is chasing shadows, I believe? We gotta go back to the Harbridge. So we'll talk to the Prophet again, hopefully. But with that, I will call this adventure here. I thank you for joining me on it, even though if this is more of just like a tiny exploration one and checking around Mournhold more. But hey, what the heck? You gotta look at everything you can, right? So with that, thank you. And I hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. See you.